All right, hockey fans, here we are at the Ford Ice Center, home of the 2024 Smashville tournament, Thanksgiving Day tournament. This is a real nice facility. The internet's great, so I'm a happy camper. Not a lot of seating for fans, although I believe there is behind glass behind me upstairs a viewing area. It's probably warmer than this, although this is not cold at all. In this game, we have the visiting team wearing, I think that's called teal. They'll be starting off going from right to left. The San Jose Junior Sharks versus the home team in their home whites, your Rochester Junior Americans. And the Americans are ready to go. San Jose still checking out. Last second pregame prayer, I guess. Look at them go. How fun is that? So Nashville, absolutely beautiful. Had a wonderful Thanksgiving Day dinner last night. And hopefully we'll get to see some of the sights. These games are delayed. The officials for the first game showed up late, so they're running about a half hour behind. We'll see if that continues throughout the day. Hopefully it does, because both Rochester teams are going to go to a Nashville Predators NHL game that starts at 2 p.m. Central. It is 10 a.m. Central Time now. San Jose bringing his puck in. There's a shot on net. Save made. Puck goes across the slot. And Olivia Wilson keeping it at bay, keeping San Jose at bay. Rochester trying to pull this puck out. And coming out with it is Nadia Wozniak. Woz over the blue lines, got Evie Warner with her. Not able to get that pass off. Puck is taken away by Liliana Clark. Clark sends this up and retreating back in her defensive end, Emma Kalachi. Kalachi passes this over D to Connie Botto. Botto sends this down the length of the ice. No icing. Olivia Searles goes in to cut it off. It's played by the San Jose Sharks goaltender, Sammy Pasola. Puck over on the far side. San Jose trying to get it out. Rochester trying to hold that puck in, and it is grabbed by Olivia Searles. Sends this forward, taken away. Ella Sawulski of San Jose. Sawulski sends this down. Kolachi grabs this, passes over to Botto. Botto's going to play it off the boards, trying to get it out, held in by Amory Loof. Loof sends this into the trapezoid. Puck played back behind there. Rochester pushing this over to the corner, picking it up at the point position was Lexi Jackson, not able to get it out. Kalachi back to pick this puck up, skates it into the trapezoid, stops, short pass over to Jackson. Jackson sends this up for Becker. Becker brings this into the offensive end. Puck taken away by Yuzha Wang of San Jose. There's a shot on goal, save made. Nice quick shot by Seri Dinacola. San Jose bringing this puck out. That is Abigail Cassis sends this. That goes on net. Olivia dishes this over to the side. Played over by Olivia Fanchulo. Fanchulo passes out to Estelle Dallin. Dallin couldn't keep it. Tried touching it around Martinez. Martinez's quick hands able to get that puck. Brings it into the corner. Centering pass. Puck is loose. Out in front. Wilson kicks off the net as she jumps forward. That net is off. And neither of the officials notice it. That's promising. Looking forward to them catching all sorts of penalties if they can't notice that the net is at an angle. Perhaps you'll see it now. Perhaps not. Olivia noticed. She's trying to fix that puck, the net. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, turning. Tegan Coyne trying to advance it forward. Puck taken away by San Jose. Emily Petkowicz battling for this puck along the blue line. Lord only knows where it ends up. And there it is, goes out into the middle. Tegan not able to get it. Puck sent back. Kalachi drifting back into her end to grab this puck. Passes over for Connie Botto. Botto, long pass into the neutral zone, is stolen up by Julia Smith. Now picked back up by Emma Kalachi. Kalachi bring this into the offensive end. Passes over for Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak coming around back behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to. Nothing that she likes. Woz comes back over into the slot. Can't get that shot off. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Collected there by Julia Smith. Smith loses his puck. Evie Warner gets an elbow to the back of the head. She goes down in the corner. Puck comes out across the slot. collected by Jacqueline Louis. Louis over the blue line into the neutral zone, passes over near side. Sierra Martinez brings this over the blue line into the O-zone, sends this back behind the Rochester goal. Puck goes to the corner. Jacqueline Louis fires that puck, not getting much on it, goes into the trapezoid. And we've got a whistle. And it's because the net continues to move. Impressively, the officials noticed it that time. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Olivia Wilson. 11:22 to go in this opening period. Puck comes out, knocked into the neutral zone by Peyton Baldwin. Peyton chasing after that puck. Peyton's got Jackson with her. Passes over to Jackson. There's the shot. Save made. Rebound scramble through the trapezoid. Battle for that puck back behind. Puck comes over on the side. Anne-Marie Loof takes this over into the corner. Cyril centering pass. Jackson not able to get to it. Puck driven into the trapezoid, and it is collected by San Jose. They send this out into the neutral zone. McDonald grabs it. CC trying to push this puck up, gets turned back. McDonald again with it. Backhands this puck, goes over to the blue line. Liliana Clark sends this across the neutral zone. Sawulski picks this up in the O-zone. Backhand centering pass. Nobody there for San Jose. Puck passed up on the far side. Estelle Dallin along the boards. Shuffles that around. Picked up by Goodrich. Here comes Goodrich in. Shot. Save made. And we've got a whistle. And it's a hooking penalty against San Jose, as they try to keep my daughter away from any potential rebounds, and that's going to cost them. They're going to go to the box. So it is a San Jose penalty, number 12, Yuja Wang, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 12, minute 30, hook. Time of that minor penalty, 10:31 remaining in the first period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. McDonald holds that puck in, sends this into the corner. Warner battling for it. Wozniak going. Puck goes in to the trapezoid. And Coyne gets taken out, as I couldn't see who that girl was that played a body first. Tegan regains control. His puck comes into the corner. Waz with it. Waz sends this out to the point for McBride. Nora backhands this into the center point position, and that is cleared by Josie Tanabe. Or Tanabe? Rochester trying to play this out for one more attack. We got about 30 seconds or so, and that is an offsides against San Jose. Cyril's taking the face-off against Julia Smith. Smith wins, but pulls this puck all the way back. Jacqueline Louis not able to get it. Plays this puck back into a trapezoid. Passes this up for Smith. Smith grabs this puck along the boards. Comes out into the neutral zone. Smith cutting over into the O-zone. Gets attacked by Avery Whitney. Smith able to push that puck into the corner. Battle for that puck ensues. Look at all those people showing up for their games. Puck sent around onto the board sides. And the teams return to even strength. Rochester passes this puck up to Whitney. Whitney sends this into Goodrich. Goodrich not able to keep it. That gets turned back by San Jose. Touched in. Sierra Martinez at the blue line sends this puck in deep. Rochester gets this out. Jackson plays this on the board. She was trying to go off for a change with the puck hitter's skate. She's going to make one more play on that before she goes off and gets her shift changed. Nora McBride near side sends this puck forward for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin sends this in, but it gets stopped by Sierra Martinez or Jacqueline Louis. Either way, it gets returned back in deep. Sydney Goodrich with this puck. Sends this out into the slot. Shot taken. That goes back behind the net. Pops out on the far side. Again in the slot. Little shovel. There's a shot, McBride. And that goes back behind the net around. Rochester trying to center that pass. Not able to. Leaks its way back out. Sienna McDonald sends this back into the slot. And San Jose grips it and rips it the length of the ice. Olivia Wilson with the save. No icing since that went on net. Botto rips this around. Passes it up to Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich over the center line. Brings this over the blue line. And they are offsides as Lexi Jackson was leading the pack. and she didn't have the puck. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 7:47 to go in this opening period. Rochester with 4 shots on goal. San Jose with 2, allegedly. Rochester wins his face-off, trying to dump this puck in. Micah Hatol sends this back up to the point, and that gets ripped in. That gets deflected, goes up and hits the netting. And, we're going to have this face-off in the neutral zone. Can't say that I agree with that one, but nobody cares what I have to say. Caitlin Becker in for the face-off against Emily Petkowicz. Kolachi sends this up for Dalin. Dalin touches it, goes down into the corner. Yuzha Wang with it. Dalin takes out Wang, removes her from the play anyway. Rochester. Kolachi, shot, save, a rebound, goes to the corner. Playing it over there. Hatol trying to get this puck out. It's passed up, and Emily Petkowicz brings this out. That puck is taken away by Kolachi. Puck goes back into the corner, played around behind the net. Kolachi with it. Ooh, fans on that puck. Coming back to play on it is Caitlin Becker. Becker sends this through the trapezoid on the far side for Seri Dinacola. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin going over after it. And Athena Martinez dumps that in off sides. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. I vote for center ice for this one, but they're not going to listen to me again. I don't even think they can hear me. Neutral zone face-off. Won by Waz, pulls this puck back to Avery Whitney. Whitney passes to Fanchulo. Fanchulo to Werner. Werner can't get this out. Taken away by LaRock. Now Evie's able to get that puck out. Here's Warner advancing over the blue line with this puck. Goes into the corner. Warner into the trapezoid. Cycles this puck around. She's going to come around to the top of the slot shot, and that gets deflected. Ends up going to the corner off of Waz's stick. Waz centering pass to Evie. Evie gloves this down, sends this over on the side for Tegan Coyne. Coyne is played on by Emily Petkowicz and is absolutely taken out. Rochester's bench are not happy with that. Puck gets sent down. McDonald over to play on it. Pushing this puck forward, Sierra Martinez, but coming away with it is Evie Warner. Warner advancing forward, dumps that puck in for McDonald to go after for the chase as Evie's forward line is going to go off for a change. Weaving her way through, Peyton Baldwin with this puck. Sends this back to McBride. McBride with the shot as she gets checked. Puck taken away by Julia Smith of San Jose in the slot. Passes up to Eleanor Talmadge. Talmadge into the O-zone, into the corner, comes around back behind it for Cole. Centering pass, that gets blocked out in front. Shot from the slot, and Rochester takes that away. And I think we're going to get a roughing call. Yes, we are, against Lexi Jackson. So Rochester penalty, number 73, Lexi Jackson, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 73, a minute 30 rough. Time of that minor penalty, 5:31 remaining in the first period. And it's a San Jose Shark power play. So Rochester's shorthanded for the first time this game. See if they're able to hold off the Sharks. Minute 24 to go in the PK. There's the faceoff. Puck goes back to the corner. Kolachi sends this around behind the goal. Battle for it along the side. Puck is loose on the side, picked up by Rochester. Coming out with this puck is Avery Whitney. Sends this off the board. She's going after it for the chase, but she sent it, released it from before the center line. So that's going to be an icing and bring that puck all the way back. Would have loved to have seen Avery take a couple more strides before she dumped that puck in, so perhaps she could have picked it up and gotten a shot off. Tegan Coyne taking the face-off for Rochester. Tegan wins that draw. McDonald plays this up along the boards, comes up to the point. Micah Hatol sends this across. That gets cleared by Nora McBride. Puck comes over against the boards, now back into the corner. Nora battling, trying to pull that puck out. Ella Sawulski. McBride able to get this up for Warner. Warner sends this across. Tegan going after it with Hatol. Hatol doing a good job of blocking Tegan. Borderline interference, which means you're back checking appropriately. Another attack, Amory Loof brings us into the O-zone. McBride brings her back into the trapezoid, skates up and grabs that puck, passes it around for Tegan. Tegan, long pass for Evie. Evie misses it. She's got to chase after this puck. Yuzha Wang, not Yuzha, that is Athena Martinez guarding that puck, and that's going to be another icing. We'll have a face-off to the left side of Olivia Wilson with 26 seconds remaining in the player advantage for San Jose, 4:27 to go in the first period. Nadia Wozniak taking the face-off against Josie Tanabe. Josie wins this draw, comes back. Martinez at the blue line, dumps this back in, comes back. Was able to get this out into the neutral zone. Retreating back to pick this puck up is Tanabe. Tanabe passes this over for Sophia LaRock. LaRock dumps this puck in. Hustling after it is... Rochester able to bring this out. Was trying to catch up to that puck. Can't. It's dumped back in. Swinging around Sophia LaRock, and the teams are even again. Baldwin trying to knock that puck up. Not able to. It's turned back. Grabbing it, Eleni Yetman. The shot save made by Wilson. Picked up by Lexi Jackson. Jackson has that poked away by Julia Smith. San Jose shot wide of the net. Rebound comes all the way back out to Emily Petkovic. Petkovic jumps this in, and she's going to go off for a change. Puck into the corner. Lexi Jackson grabs this at the hash marks, trying to clear it, held in by Sierra Martinez. Puck goes back into the corner. Julia Smith with it. Julia curling around. Over there, Goodrich trying to get a piece of that puck. Goes up to the point. Emily Petkovic fires this in, and that is caught under the pad of Olivia Wilson. Let's check out this old replay here. That puck gets ripped in. Wilson blind to that puck entirely, able to get her leg out to cover that puck up. Face-off won by San Jose. Comes back to Liliana Clark. Clark sends this into the corner. Talmadge there to play it. Puck comes up, and Wilson covers it up on the side of the goal. Here's the Rochester 16U team looking on their 14U brethren as they're preparing for their game, which is coming up against the Hamilton Hawks. I have a separate feed for that one, and I will be live streaming that game immediately following this game. Caitlin Becker takes this puck back behind the net, sends it around on the near side. Whitney trying to get it out. Backhands this, gets tipped, drops down, hustling after it is Caitlin Becker. Gina Cola over there as well. Puck taken away by Eleanor Talmadge. And Talmadge finally brings that over the blue line. It gets rejected immediately. Jacqueline Louie grabs this puck, passes over to Liliana Clark. Clark sends this up to Martinez. Martinez dumps this puck in deep. Fanchulo battling for that puck against Julia Smith. Smith in the corner, centering pass. Nobody able to get a stick on it. Dina Cola picks his puck up. Seri coming up into the neutral zone. Has Goodwich slightly in front of her. Hits the center line, tries to dump it in, gets deflected. Julia Smith recovers this for San Jose. Long pass out to Martinez. Martinez tried to one-touch this forward. Ricochets around. Estelle Dallin got a piece of it. Jacqueline Louie able to grab this, sends this across on the far side. Olivia Searles puts a small hit on. There's a shot. Gets deflected, comes across the slot. Picked up on the near side by Connie Botto. Botto sends this out, and Peyton Baldwin has it. Baldwin skating into the O-zone. Peyton shot, misses, comes up over on the corner. Dallin not able to get there in time. Dallin coming to back check on Ella Sawalski, able to get that puck free, and it's grabbed by Kolachi. Kolachi trying to get that out. Dallin able to get that puck out, has her stick caught in Abigail Cass's armpit. Cyril sends this behind the net. Puck gets passed up on the far side. Baldwin gets this out into the neutral zone. Dallin going over, trying to cut that puck off. It gets passed back to Yuzha Wang. Wang sends this up to Sawalski. Sawalski and Kolachi collide. They're wrapped up. Botto comes over, grabs his puck, rips it around far side for Fanchulo. Fanchulo can't catch it. Puck held in. Micah Hattall. Rochester. McBride trying to kick this as she lost her stick. Coming over to help out Tegan Coyne. Coyne has Warner up with her. Corner. The three of them. There's a line one. McBride turns, shot, save made, rebound, picked up. There's a shot high, blocked, drops down, gets sent over against the boards. McBride able to slow it down. Fanchulo can't hold it in. Coming out with this puck, Micah Hattall. Hattall over the blue line. Low shot. Olivia Wilson with the save, leaves it for her teammate. back in the trapezoid, passing this puck up. Avery Whitney held in by Wang. Now taken away by Fanchulo. Fanchulo fires this across to Goodrich, who's fresh on. Wozniak over the blue line. And by Goodrich, I mean Di Nicola. Woz puts that on net. 20 seconds to go in this opening period, and we are scoreless here at the Ford Ice Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Caitlin Becker taking a face-off against Julia Smith. And since she's late in, the official's going to toss her and have somebody else take the face-off. It's going to be Alani Yetman. Yetman wins his face-off, comes back to the corner. Becker trying to play on it. Puck comes up, shot that goes across the paint. Off the boards, McBride holds that puck in less than 10 seconds ago. Becker sends this behind the net. Goodrich chases after it at the corner. Amelie Petkovic trying to get this out. Picked up by McBride. McBride can't get that shot off, and that's where this period is going to end. At the end of one period of play, we are tied 0-0. Shots on goal tied 7-7. And we'll be back in just a minute. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and check out these awesome sponsors. All right, 15 fresh minutes up on the clock, and there's the faceoff won by Rochester. Coin trying to move this up along the boards. Talmadge trying to get her away. She goes down, though. Coin and McDonald now battling for this puck. And San Jose comes away with it. Talmadge skating that puck in, weaving her way through. Can't get that shot off as that back check by Sierra McDonald is outstanding. Here's Tegan Coyne coming down on the left-hand side. Tegan coming in, a shot, and misses. Goes off the wall, comes all the way around into the neutral zone. Talmadge trying to pull that with her, ends up pulling it a little too hard. And Connie Botto takes that puck away, passes it over to Waz. Waz rips this across for Lexi Jackson. Jackson chases that down into the corner. That pass, that gets poked away by San Jose into the neutral zone. Emma Kalachi picks this up, passes it up to Botto. Botto to Baldwin, gets redirected, and Searles brings that in, but Baldwin had been pushed over the blue line, so she was offsides. So second period, Rochester in white going from right to left. San Jose in teal going from left to right. Olivia Searles taking the face-off against Amari Loof. Searles wins the draw, pulls this back to Botto. Botto passes this over for Kalachi. Kalachi brings this over, shot, goes over the glove, just missed the corner of the net. Battle for that puck, everybody's over there. Puck comes back. Rochester comes away with it. Little drop pass for Kolachi. Shot fired, save made. And that's going to get held onto by Sammy Pesola for San Jose. Face-off taken by Becker. One comes back to Fanchulo. She rips this. Goes into the corner. Played up. Rochester not able to hold it in. Avery Whitney grabs this in the neutral zone. Cycles around. Dumps it in. Liliana Clark takes this for San Jose. Not able to get it up. No, she does. Gets it to Loof. Loof passes over to Sawalski. Sawalski's behind Fanchulo. Has to play that puck off the boards, though. Fanchulo presses her up against the backboards. Puck comes free. Here is Ella Sawalski coming around, and that shot gets deflected. Back in the corner with this puck, Abigail Cassis. Cassis sends it towards the trapezoid. Grabbed there by Avery Whitney. Rips this around. Held in by Jacqueline Louie. And now Rochester finally gets that puck out. Hattall picks this up, cuts around, trying to avoid Sydney Goodrich, and does. Avery Whitney gets his puck in her zone. Passes this over. Try to catch an oncoming McBride, I think. That is an offside there. So remember, if you subscribe, then you can chat. Just like David and Jonathan. Rochester. Puck gets passed over to McDonald. Here's Cece. Skates up, dumps that puck in, and she's going to go after and chase it. Goes through the trapezoid, grabbed by Yuja Wang. Rochester picks this up. Waz in the corner, trying to get this over. Evie trying to pull this away, and it comes out with Waz. Waz centering pass for Tegan. Tegan immediately wrapped up. Loose puck still. Tegan backhand shot. Puck is loose over there. There's a shot. Save made. Sammy Pesola. Look at this battle between these girls. I mean, what a great matchup. Right there in the slot. Wozniak able to pull that puck away. I think that was Woz that was able to get that shot off. Nadia does an incredible job of finding that puck in crowds. There she is, punching it through the trapezoid over to the corner. Puck taken away by San Jose. Stepping up, though, Nora McBride turns that puck back in the trapezoid, chasing after it. Yuja Wang has McBride on her. Yuja gets that puck up for Eleanor Talmadge. Talmadge loses it. McBride still with it. And, I mean, was with it anyway, but the puck turned over. San Jose advancing down. Puck poked away by Botto. There's a shot save made. Olivia Wilson. Puck comes out into the slot, picked up by Olivia Searles. Searles has got some open ice in front of her. Cuts over into the middle. Searles going in. Shot. Oh, nothing doing. Puck comes all the way around. Fired back in by Botto. Off the base of the backboard. Searles picks that puck up. Dumps that back into the corner. Played over in the corner. Lexi Jackson with it. Puck gets tipped up and down the boards. Coming over to pick it up is Connie Botto. Botto cycles this in the neutral zone. Passes over for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin misses it. Baldwin comes over, picks that puck up against the boards, battling against Emily Petkowicz. Petkowicz, now Jackson. Lexi comes away with this puck, and she gets tripped as she crosses over the blue line, and it's going to be a power play for Rochester. So San Jose Junior Sharks penalty number 62, Emily Petkowicz, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 62, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 4:30 into the second period. There's a shot, misses. Off the glass, comes around on the near side, all the way up to point position, held in by McBride, but it gets pushed back out. McBride's got to cycle this back out into neutral zone, touched it to the offensive end by Jackson, comes back out. Where's it? Oh no, Kalachi. McBride passes up to Waz. Waz brings us into the O-zone. Waz takes this into the corner, now the trapezoid. Around on the far side, loses that puck, leaves it there. Trying to pull that puck out is Ella Sawalski, and Sawalski does. Sawalski coming in on the attack. Sawalski's got Loof with her, forced into the corner by Whitney. Wozniak grabs his puck, passes it up to Emma Kalachi. Kalachi over the blue line, in at the hash mark. At the corner, Kalachi back around into the trapezoid, cycles us around, hits whoever it is at the point. Shot fire comes across the point. His shot is loose. Whitney trying to get that off of her skates. Puck comes up high in the slot, and that gets cleared all the way out to the blue line. Jumped back in by Connie Botto. San Jose trying to play that puck out. Botto backhand, and that gets deflected back up to the blue line. Caught by McBride. She jumps his puck in deep. Lexi Jackson back to McBride. McBride trying to skate this forward. San Jose to honor, and reaching back is Jackson. Lexi picks his puck up, cycles around. Puck gets taken away by Jacqueline Louie. Louie sends this up through the neutral zone, goes down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring the faceoff back down to the San Jose side of the rink. John Clark, thank you for your comment. I'm glad that you are able to watch, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast. Love girls hockey, right? It's all about the fundamentals. You have to play well. You got to play clean. Here's a face-off. Comes back. McDonald passes across from McBride. Nice stick lift there by Sierra Martinez. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. McBride battling for that puck. Up against the boards. Now it goes into San Jose's zone. San Jose passes this puck up for Yatman. Yatman not able to keep it with her as it goes over, and it comes back out into the neutral. That puck gets poked away. There's a Dan-Dalin coming in. Shot. Save made. What a play. What a save. Sammy Pesola denying my daughter. Loose puck, this one grabbed by Yuzhou Wang. Wang comes back behind the net, sends his puck along the board. No, it gets returned back, sends it through the trapezoid onto the far side for Martinez. Martinez gets some of it and enough, and that's going to get played back into the neutral zone by Emma Kalachi. Kalachi cycles around, moving forward, dumps his puck in and chases after it. Kalachi in the corner with this puck, loses it. San Jose takes it away in the trapezoid, rips this up at the hash marks. Over there to play on that puck, Sierra Martinez gets knocked back into the corner. Yuzhou Wang there, skates this into the trapezoid. Along the side, little poke check by Sydney Goodrich, but puck is able to make its way to Alani Yatman. Yatman sends this forward. Shot taken by Sierra Martinez, misses wide right. From the point, San Jose brings this forward. It slides all the way through the slot. McBride able to get that up. Baldwin sends this forward. Here comes Sydney Goodrich skating in with this puck. Shot, save, and we're going to have a penalty. Goodrich goes down. We'll allow somebody to tend to her, and that's going to be a tripping penalty. Sydney's up. She's skating over. So it is a San Jose Junior Sharks penalty, number 23, Eleanor Talmadge, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 23, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 8:02 into the second period, and it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. That puck gets poked out by Sierra Martinez. Martinez, a thorn in somebody's side, and that, oh, nice. Martinez just got onside as Julia Smith brought that puck over. And Athena Martinez takes his puck, dumps it in. Rochester able to finally grab it. McDonald up to Coyne. Coyne has that pass blocked. She recovers it on her own, though. Coyne going east to west, brings this puck over into the offensive end, gets pressured. Coyne trying to get a pass off, not able to. Puck taken away by Julia Smith. She loses it. Pass over to Waz. Waz sends this back to the slot. Nothing doing. And that puck gets cleared by San Jose. And if it makes it, it's going to be an icing. It made it. That's an icing. 44 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Rochester. 6:12 to go in the second period. Olivia Searles in for the face-off against Amari Loof. Searles pulls this back to Kalachi. Kalachi sets it up at the point, passes over to Botto. Connie winds up, shot, save made by Pesola. Loose puck on the far side. Jacqueline Louie grabs it, sends it through the neutral zone. Hustling after it is Loof, not able to keep it, but Loof gets it back. Loof wrapped up by Kalachi. Botto sends this up for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin snaps this in all the way down, picked up by Yuja Wang. Wang stops at the trapezoid as she gets attacked by a Rochesterian. Searles on the far side sends this back behind the goal again. Played in the corner by Jackson. Lexi Jackson spinning around, coming across the middle. Lexi with the shot, a goal! Lexi and Jackson with the goal! Oh, I think I forgot to save that replay in time, though, didn't I? I sure did. Sorry about that. So Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 73, Lexi Jackson. I'm not sure who got the assist, but the goal by number 73, Jackson. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans power play goal, 9:34 of the second period. That one bounces across. Seri not able to catch it out of the air. Liliana Clark sends that behind the goal and chases it down. Rips this up along the boards, gets knocked out. Swing and a miss by Yatman. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. McDonald grabs it. Estelle Dallin touches that up, and it is caught by Liliana Clark, sends this out. That goes off of Nora McBride's skate back into the offensive end. And so that's an offsides on Rochester. Score is 1-0 in favor of the home team, the Rochester Junior Americans. 4:39 to go in the second period. This is still anybody's game. Wozniak in for the faceoff against Julia Smith. Smith pulls this back, but Evie Warner skates up, gets that puck, goes back behind the net. Evie with it, looking for somebody to pass to, puts this into the slot, and it gets denied over to the side. Warner picks this puck up again. Warner drops this off of Botto. Connie going in, shot across, and that gets missed on the far side by Tegan Coyne. Puck comes out. Kalachi grabs his puck, sends this across the ice, and she's going to chase after it. Skating up with it is Sophia LaRock. Now Julia Smith, shot, save made as Olivia Wilson gobbles that puck up. Only thing I've seen Olivia Wilson grab faster than that was that fried chicken we had last night as part of the Thanksgiving dinner. Boy, they could not keep up with us. Puck held in at the point by San Jose, ripped around, back behind the net on the near side, tried to get played out by Whitney, and out it comes. Chasing it down is Hattal. Hattal passes puck across for Athena Martinez. Martinez misses it, plays it off the boards, goes back behind her net. Puck played up on the near side. Hattal trying to get it out, gets pressed up against the boards by Olivia Searles. Searles trying to chase after that puck, comes up to the point, drop back for Whitney. Avery tries passing this forward to Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin to Jackson. Lexi centering pass. Nobody there in the slot. Puck goes off the far boards. Caught by McBride. Nora takes this into the corner. Cuts back. Nora trying to shake off her defender. Puck gets poked away. Caught by Seri DiNicola and sent into the corner. DiNicola now chasing after that puck. Back behind the goal. Brought out by Micah Hattal. Hattal able to get this out, but McDonald grabs it. McDonald to Becker. Becker drops his puck back, and it gets sent forward. Dallin able to get enough of it that there's no icing. Estelle chases after that puck, and she gets taken out. That was a hard hit back behind the net. And Estelle draws the penalty. And it's going to be a roughing. I'm actually not even sure if Estelle got hit. I think she jumped out of the way. So San Jose penalty number 1, Micah Hattall, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 1, a minute 30 rough. Time of the minor penalty, 12:16 of the second period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. And it's a power play goal! And there is the selling. Let's see if we can see who got that goal. And I think that was number 10, Nadia Wozniak. So Rochester Junior Americans power play goal scored by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. Assisted, I couldn't see if it was Evie or Tegan or Kalachi. Could have been Kalachi with the assist. But time of the Rochester Junior Americans power play goal, 12:25 of the second period. They now lead by a score of 2-0. Rochester sends his puck across the zone. Gets picked up by Yuzha Wang. Yuzha gives this up for Yatman, and Elodie dumps that puck in and chases it down in the trapezoid. Puck sent back over to the corner. Rochester picks this up. Hard pass out to Lexi Jackson. Nice breakout. Jackson over the blue lines. Got Searles trailing in the slot. Comes over, tries passing this over. It gets deflected. Good job. Nice stick by Julia Smith. Puck passed across, grabbed by Avery Whitney. Avery cycles around, passes over for Baldwin. Peyton turns, not able to catch that puck. Right there, she kicks it up to her stick, though. Peyton never, ever giving up. Peyton sends his puck around Emily Petkowicz. Goes in deep, chased after by Athena Martinez. Martinez sends this up into the neutral zone. Chasing it down is Eleanor Talmadge. We've got 1 minute of play in the second period. 1 minute remaining. That puck swatted into the corner, collected by Martinez. Sierra goes back into the trapezoid. Puck comes out for Caitlin Becker. Becker passes up to Dalin. Dalin touches it around Hattall, but Hattall not giving up either. Coming back to play on that puck. Hattall with it at the blue line, trying to move through. Becker gets it to Dalin. Dalin moves it forward, picked up by Julia Smith. Smith gets this to Talmadge. Talmadge over the blue line. McDonald knocks that puck away, gets dumped in deep, and back to play on it, Avery Whitney. Whitney trying to dig that puck out. Puck comes up to Nicola, catch it. Petkowicz sends this forward into the slot, and Becker moves this forward, dumped in by Micah Hattall. Back into the trapezoid. Players disappearing from the ice. 10 seconds to go. Puck in the corner. Back up at the point. Petkowicz dumps it in. Loose puck grabbed by Becker. Swung around back into the neutral zone, and that's where this period's going to end. So Rochester picks up 2 power play goals in the second period, and as a result, they lead by a score of 2-0 here at the Ford Ice Center in Nashville, Tennessee. I am the Dan-Dalin of Positive Influence, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, there. Scorekeeper and timer is doing her best to get this schedule back on track. Next game scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. It is 10:45 here in Nashville. So there is no way that this game could start at 11. That was Cameron taking my picture, as you saw. Whole family's here in Nashville, supporting the Rochester Junior Americans 14 and 16U teams. There's a face-off, won by Waz, pulls this puck back for Botto. Connie dumps that puck all the way down. Puck taken back by Waz. Waz passes this up for Warner. Warner can't get that shot off. Comes back out into the slot. All wrapped up, Tegan Coyne. Now it comes out for Kalachi. Kalachi to Botto. Botto fires this in high, and that is played. It's on the side of the net. Now it comes around back behind into the corner. Coming over to cut that puck off is Kalachi. Sends this back into the slot. Puck grabbed by Liliana Clark for San Jose. Sends this behind the net to the far corner. Over there is Jacqueline Louie to play on that puck. Love the board battles for that puck. Comes out, Wozniak with it. Has nobody to pass to. Is all tied up by Louie. Waz skating around. Loose puck, and that is swatted away by Sammy Pesola. Evie Warner with it. Comes around, top of the slot, tries sending this forward, and that gets denied by Abigail Cassis. Cassis brings this out into the neutral zone. Loses the puck there. Goes right back to Yuja Wang. Yuja loses it. And here is Rochester. Shot goes wide of the net, off the backboards, back of the net. San Jose coming out. Lexi Jackson skated right into Sawalski after that puck passed them both. And that's going to be an elbow on Lexi Jackson. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 73, Lexi Jackson, 1 minute 30-second minor for elbowing. Number 73, a minute 30 elbow. Time of the minor penalty, 1:24 of the third period. And it's the second power play of the game for San Jose. Let's see if they're able to convert on this one. Or if Rochester can hold them off. There's a shot. Wilson with the save. Fanchulo sends this over against the boards. Trying to play this out. Rochester able to get this out into the neutral. Swing and a miss. And a second attempt is able to get dumped in. San Jose trying to turn that puck back. Comes into the neutral zone. Played by Nora McBride. McBride gives this over to McDonald. McDonald sends this forward and chases after it. Puck picked up by Yuja Wang. She's attacked by McDonald. McDonald tried turning it back in. Puck goes right to Josie Tanabe. McBride fires this up to Warner in the neutral zone. Warner trying to battle. Puck gets dumped in deep. Nora McBride back to play. It goes into a trapezoid. Rips this around on the side. Sierra Martinez steps up from the point position to play that at the hash mark. Now coming away with it, Julia Smith. Smith, shot goes wide left. McBride grabs this puck. No, it's Whitney. Nope, it's McBride. Puck gets sent all the way across. Micah Hattall trying to play it. Tegan Coyne trying to get it away from her. Puck comes back for Talmadge. Talmadge moving forward, trying to get a shot off. That puck is poked away by Evie Warner, and it makes its way into the neutral zone. Hattall going after Tegan Coyne, trying to swat at it. Hattall coming back, passes this up, goes off the skate of Sierra Martinez, goes all the way in deep. Rochester playing it back out. Emma Kalachi. Teams are even now. Here's Sydney Goodrich with this puck over the blue line. Goodrich loses it. She's peeled off that puck by Athena Martinez. And this puck gets sent down the length of the ice, and that is going to be icing on San Jose. We'll bring the faceoff all the way down by Sammy Pesola. 11:51 to go in this period. In this game. Anne-Marie Loof taking the face-off against Caitlin Becker. Becker pulls this back. Kalachi rips this off the boards into the corner, back into the trapezoid, collected by Athena Martinez. Martinez loses it to Sydney Goodrich, but San Jose regaining possession of this puck. Anne-Marie Loof moves this over to Sawulski. Sawulski in, and that puck is taken away by Connie Botto. Botto coming up through the neutral zone. Botto over the blue line has her pocket picked by Amelie Petkovic. Petkovic shoving her way into the neutral zone. Estelle Dallin wraps her up, and Botto takes that puck away. Connie passes it over to Kalachi. Kalachi sends this up, and that came out and back in. Abigail Cassis leaning, lurching, trying to catch that puck before it crossed over the blue line, but just not able to. She must need a longer stick. Abigail Cassis is going to ask for a longer stick for Christmas. The face-off, Peyton Baldwin coming away with it, drops this puck back for Whitney. Whitney passes it over to Fanchulo. Olivia chases it down at the boards, passes it up for Dallin. Dallin touches it, but it goes right to Louie. Louie passes over to Yatman. Yatman pops this into the O-zone, and retreating back to pick that puck up is Nora McBride. McBride passes it up for Baldwin. Baldwin sends this out way behind Estelle Dallin. She's got to turn around and chase after it. Estelle's not going to be able to get to it. Jacqueline Louie gets to it first. Louie passes this across. Coin comes in. Oh, and he says that Estelle was offsides. I don't know if I was able to catch Estelle. I thought she was trying to come out. She was hustling. Yeah, Tegan Coin goes in, and I guess Estelle was just a step behind. It would have been a crazy transition. Waz in for the faceoff. Got Waz, Coin, and Warner. Up comes over Martinez, passes it back for Jacqueline Louie. Julia Smith sends this through the neutral zone. And CeCe McDonald misses that puck. Got to chase after it. Talmadge centering pass. That gets speared at. Olivia Wilson having some fun in there as a goalie. This puck comes all the way back to the San Jose end of the ice. Julia Smith has Waz on her tail. Passes this puck across for Micah Hattall. Hattall skating this puck up into the O-zone. There's a shot into the glove of Olivia Wilson for the save. 2-0 Rochester lead, 10:04 to go in this game. Julia Smith in for the faceoff, squaring off against Olivia Searles. Puck gets pulled back, goes over to the far side, passed up for Botto. Botto brings this out. I'm sorry, for Peyton Baldwin. And Peyton gets that puck in front of her own goal, takes this to the corner, tries passing it up, gets caught by Talmadge, sends this back into the corner. Now it goes into the neutral zone. I mean, the trapezoid. Jackson trying to pull out. Julia Smith brings this in. She's at the top of the slot. Backhand shot, tipped in, and it's a goal. Let's see if I can see who popped that. A San Jose player ends up being taken away. Unfortunately, I was not able to see it. So I'm not exactly sure who scored that goal. I think it was Talmadge, though. I think. Nope. I take that back. I think it was Julia Smith now because she went down the Selly line. So it is a San Jose Junior Sharks goal. I believe it was scored by number 11, Julia Smith. Time of the San Jose Junior Sharks goal, 5:31 of the third period. It is now a 2-1 game. Micah Hattall brings this into the offensive end. Yuzha Wang trying to catch that errant loose puck. It comes out into the neutral zone, passed across to Seri DiNicola. DiNicola brings us into the offensive end, forced into the corner by Ella Sawulski. Sawulski pulls his puck out, tries to skate up with it, knocked back by Sydney Goodrich in the corner. Is Seri going after it again, and now into the trapezoid. Coming around with this puck is Caitlin Becker. Becker spinning around back to DiNicola. Coming in, Evie Warner to play on that puck. That'll allow Becker to go off and Waz to come on. Puck is sent up on the side, knocked out into the neutral zone, turning around to go get that puck. Avery Whitney. Whitney takes us back behind her goal, sends us up along the boards for Warner, Evie not able to catch that puck. It's taken away by Ella Sawulski. Sawulski pushes this ahead. Whitney grabs it in the trapezoid, loses it for a moment. And has to retreat back to play that puck up, and she gets wrapped up along the boards by Abigail Cassis. There's a stick on the ice. There's a girl on the ice, and there's a puck on the ice. Puck passed up to Evie Warner. Warner coming up with this puck, and she skates hard into the boards. Behind her, Wozniak gets checked. They didn't like that. Let's see what the officials call. I believe it's going to be it should be a hit from behind on Ella Sawalski. She hit her square in the numbers. But that's not what happened at all. So the penalty against San Jose is on number 40, Josie Tanabe. I am not sure what it is. I imagine it's roughing. Number 40, minute 30. Time of the minor penalty, 7:03 of the third period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Both of their goals have come from the player advantage. Here's Jackson skating up with this puck. Jackson centering pass, and that goes back behind Botto. Not able to get it. Kalachi coming out in front. Shot, save, rebound, loose. Backhand goes over, and it's knocked in. It's a goal. And Rochester converts again. Power play goal, her second of the day, Lexi Jackson. Let's take a look at that replay, see what I was able to catch on it. Loose puck comes over, and yeah, Jackson tips that puck in. Didn't see who made the pass. Can go back and look at it again in a minute. Time of that power play goal, 7:43 of the third period, and it's 3-1. That goes right into the glove of Sammy Pasola, and we're going to get a tripping penalty against San Jose. Or interference. So San Jose Junior Sharks penalty, number 11, Julia Smith, minute 30 for interference. Number 11, 1 minute, 30 seconds, interference. Time of the minor penalty, 8:02 of the third period. And it's another Rochester Junior Americans power play. Shot, rebound, shot, and that one is going to get held on to. And we've got some pushing and shoving going on. They may be girls, but this is hockey. Faceoff will be to the right side of Sammy Pesola. Wozniak taking the draw against Abigail Cassis. Woz pulls this puck back. Grabbed by McDonald. McDonald sends this into the corner. Tegan Coyne going after it. Puck grabbed by Jacqueline Louie. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. San Jose trying to pull this puck up. Held in. Now in the middle, Warner trying to get a shot off, trying to guard that puck, not able to. Sophia LaRock tries bringing that out. It gets knocked back in, and that is an offsides. .6:15 to go in this game. 51 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Rochester. Searles trying to push this puck forward. Kalachi weaving her way through with it. Passes over. Baldwin not able to get that puck. Drops this back to the point for Votto. Votto over to Kalachi. Kalachi winds up. Shot gets deflected in front. Goes over, picked up by Votto in the corner. Connie battling for it on the other side of those girls. We'll be playing next. Here's Emma Kalachi. Passes this puck over to Connie Votto. Votto brings this up over the blue line. Has that poked away. Olivia Searles pulls it, loses it. Knocked free. Skating it down Emily Petkowicz. And that puck is taken away by Kalachi. Emma Kalachi drops this puck off for Connie Votto. Votto passes this up to Seri DiNicola. DiNicola taking this into the stops at the hash mark. Now spins around, trying to avoid Micah Hattal in the corner, loses that puck. Picking it up is Amory Loof. And the teams are even. And that's an icing. We'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Sammy Pesola. 5:15 to go in this game. Rochester leads 3-1. There's a faceoff, won by San Jose. Puck sent around behind the goal in the corner. Fanchulo holds it, fires that shot, goes wide of the net. Sammy reaches over and gloves it for the faceoff. 5:05 to go in the game. Ella Sawolski taking the faceoff for, oh, no, it is Josie Tanabe. Faceoff comes back, and here comes San Jose. That's an offsides. Petkowicz was advancing forward. LaRock was with her. Pass came over to LaRock, and she lost her edge. And I don't know, timing all just went off. Sometimes that happens. Wozniak in for the face-off against Julia Smith. Woz wins that draw, gets that puck over to Warner. Warner passes it back to McBride. McBride to McDonald. McDonald up to Coyne. Coyne's going to bring this over the blue line. Take this towards the corner. Cycle turns back. And Eleanor Talmadge fell down, lost her edge. Regained control, gets involved in the play. Emily Petkowicz trying to get it out. Petkowicz still there, battling for that puck for San Jose. Puck gets sent in deep, goes back into the trapezoid, collected there by Athena Martinez. Martinez passes puck up, gets redirected to Smith. Smith over to Talmadge. Talmadge with this puck dumps it in. Chasing it down is McDonald. She sends this over into the corner. Coming away with that now, Nadia Wozniak. Woz passes around the Coyne. Coyne having a hard time pulling this off the boards through the snow. There's a collision in the neutral zone between Wozniak and Jacqueline Louis. Martinez trying to skate that puck forward. And it almost looked like she pushed her teammates off sides, but I guess she did not. McBride with the puck. Puck gets passed out. And Peyton Baldwin got taken out by Jacqueline Louis. That was an open ice check is what that was. Peyton Baldwin on the side, drops this back to the point. Shot fired, goes high, gets deflected down. Grabbed by Lexi Jackson. Jackson trips over Julia Smith. Puck comes over on the near side. Battle for that puck in the corner. And that gets iced by Athena Martinez. 3:09 to go in this game. 3-1 Rochester lead. Rochester's now out shooting San Jose 22 shots to 14. San Jose with this puck. Sawolski bringing this out through the neutral zone. Caitlin Becker catching up to her, knocks that puck free, and I think that's an offsides. Sawolski brings this puck over into the offensive end, dumps in. Fanchulo overskates that puck, recovers though, and grabs it. Fanchulo skating up, brings this puck into the neutral zone. She still has it. Dumps it around Liliana Clark, still going after it in the trapezoid. Puck goes back to the corner. San Jose trying to clear this up. Caught by Emery Loof. She sends this forward. Retreating back to pick it up is Whitney. Avery Whitney grabs this, fires this forward. It goes off the back of Waz. Coming back to get it, Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich getting absolutely peppered on that puck. Waz coming back to help out. Loose puck goes to Wilson. Wilson to Whitney. Whitney passes it up to Coyne. Coyne tried one-touching it up to Wozniak. Not able to complete that pass, though. And now Waz retreat gets that puck. Waz still in her own zone. Less than 2 minutes ago. Passes this puck over to McBride. McBride back to Waz. Waz pushes this forward. Waz has got Hattall all over her. Loses that puck. Tegan Coyne fighting for it. Hattall comes away with this puck. Caught by McBride. Shot gets deflected. Lands at the skates of Tegan Coyne. She fires this off the boards. Passes it right back to herself. Micah Hattall in there battling for that puck. Hattall comes away with it. Skates by Liliana Clark. Now gives it to Clark. Clark sends his puck across. Goes right to McDonald. CC passes over to McBride. McBride loses the puck. Goes back to CC. CC hits Waz on the far side. Is that Waz? That's not Waz. That's Botto. Or Baldwin. Jackson hit the clapper from the slot. Shot, save, Sammy Pisola. And we've got less than a minute to go in this game. Centering pass. Oh, far side. Just missed the 1T. Missed by Peyton Baldwin. Palachi trying to wrap up on the back check. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Got 35 seconds to go. And that puck is caught on the back of the net, I believe. Now it has been freed. We'll have a face-off. Face-off won by Rochester. They try to drive it out. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Evie Warner takes that puck away. Warner sends this. That's going to go in the goal. Evie Warner with the goal. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 88, Evie Warner, unassisted. Number 88, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 14:42. And it's a 4-1 lead for Rochester. San Jose with this puck back behind their net. Dalin with it, centering pass, blocked by San Jose, and that will do it. This one ends in a 4-1 victory. Quick recap of the goals in the second period. Rochester at 9:34 of the second period. Number 73, Alexi Jackson with a unassisted power play goal. Then Rochester again at 12:25. Goal scored by number 10, Nadia Wozniak, assisted by 88, Evie Warner, for a power play goal at 12:25. Then the San Jose Junior Sharks at 5:31 of the third period. Goal scored by number 11, Julia Smith, assisted by number 23, Eleanor Talmadge. That was 5:31 of the third period. Then Rochester with another power play goal scored by number 73, or second of the game, Lexi Jackson, assisted by 19, Connie Botto, from number 8, Emma Colaci. And then Rochester again at 14:42 of the third period. number 88, Evie Warner, with an unassisted empty net goal to seal it. Rochester Junior Americans win this one by a score of 4-1 over the San Jose Junior Sharks. From the Ford Ice Center in Nashville, Tennessee, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.